Hi, welcome back. This is the Trancing in the Sheets channel, and today it's all about inductions. In fact, I've got a demonstration of 6 different kinds of induction that we've done online just for fun. We were just kind of going with the flow, so I hope you enjoyed them. We've got magnetic field inductions, butterfly inductions, conversational hypnosis inductions, thumbnail inductions, you name it, we've got it in there. I think there's a mind's eye deepener in there, and just a bit of hypno chat. So join me, Kaz Riley, and one of my wonderful students, Trix, and she's been my wonderful subject again as we just kind of bounce this around. So I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, to click on the notification bell, and then you'll know each time we upload something new. And don't forget to check out the other videos that are already out there. And if you're wondering where I got my t-shirt from, mindspiral.com. Check it out. There's all kinds of cool hypnosis kind of clothing and goods on there. All right, enjoy. Fun with inductions also. So first up, we've got our magnetic hands and mind's eye deepener. Enjoy. Okay, so we're going to do a magnetic hands induction first. So I don't know if you had one of those before. Have you experienced a magnetic hands induction?
You know, I know the sort of thing it is, but I don't think anyone's ever done one with me.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to combine, it's a kinesthetic induction combined with an eye fixation, and then we can use kind of like a tactile kind of deepener. It's kind of a kinesthetic deepener. So I'll just take you through it. It's just really nice, and you just need to follow the instructions. It's that easy, isn't it? So it's a nice and easy one to do. Okay, so what I'm going to get you to do for me, Trix, I want you to hold your hands like this, so they're just out so you can see your thumbs in front of you. And then I want you to, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
So I want you to look at your left thumb. And I want you to keep looking at your left thumb. And as you keep looking at your left thumb, I'm pointing to my right one, but I'm mirroring you. So there we go. So just keep focusing there on your left thumb. And all you need to do is just listen to the words that I'm saying to you. And that's just these, that you and I and everybody have a magnetic field that surrounds our bodies. It's born out of our nervous system. And I want you to sense, see, feel, or just imagine that magnetic field in between those hands. If you've got an attracting magnet on the palm of each hand that's slowly but surely pulling your hands closer and closer together. And as you experience that sensation, that feeling of your hands being pulled closer and closer together, and as you keep looking there at that thumbnail, you'll notice your eyes feel heavier and heavier and heavier. That's right. And the closer they get, the stronger that pull becomes, until sooner or later, one part of one hand will touch part of the other. It might just be a fingertip. But as soon as they do, your eyes will close and you'll go into a wonderful, deep, profound state of hypnosis. And your hands will come further and further closer until they stick, and you can go deeply down. That's right. Down and down and down. And as your hands continue down, relaxing down into your lap, just going deeper still, floating, drifting, dreaming. That's right. Down and down. So hypnotized, you're hypnotized, becomes hypnotized. Now, Trix, I wonder if you've ever laid in bed at night Eyes comfortably closed, just as they are now, and 1,000 different thoughts and images and sensations just go racing through your mind. And we call this the ability to look through our mind's eyes. And just like our physical eyes, our mind's eyes also have eyelids that can be just closed down completely, allowing you to focus upon whatever it is you choose or I direct you to. And I am going to direct you to just focus on a wonderful, wonderful feeling inside as your mind's eyes become heavier and heavier and heavier. And just noticing a wonderful, wonderful, joyous feeling inside as those mind's eyes become heavier and heavier and heavier until they're completely closed down. And you just feel a wonderful feeling of joy and happiness inside. As everything calms down and you just feel so wonderful and so good. That's right. So wonderful, so good. And as I count up now from 1 to 10, at the count of 8, you can open your eyes. At the count of 10, fully awake, fully alert, feeling fine, feeling good. A wonderful feeling that can stay with you for the rest of the day. Just a good, good feeling. So at the count of 8, you can open your eyes, all of your eyes. The count of 10, fully awake, fully alert, feeling amazing. So ready. 1, 2, 3, lighter and lighter. 4, 5, 6, brighter. 7, 8, eyes open. 9, 10. There we go.
Yeah. That was nice.
It's a good one because you've got that movement, but you've also got that eye fixation, so you're kind of doubling up your induction essentially, which is pretty cool, isn't it?
It's always nice to be able to like put a few together, and the more my brain has to focus on, the more I can not focus on anything except your words, which is kind of
the point, isn't it? Absolutely. Awesome. How about a butterfly induction with a touch of fractionation here and there? Okay, so I'll just make a load of stuff and then I'll know where to edit it. I can see this.
Hang on. Are you trying to do another one? Is this?
Well, we could do that actually. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Do you enjoy butterfly induction?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So all you need to do is just watch my fingers. And as you become ever more just focusing on my fingers, just noticing the movement, just feeling that wonderful feeling as it goes side to side to side and sleep down, down. That's right, floating, drifting, dreaming, just letting go. And let's fractionate you a little bit. So ready, 1, 2, 3, up, 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 up. There we go.
Yeah.
That's right. Just focusing until I give you that wonderful, magical word and sleep down, down. There we go. Deeper, 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 deeper. Feels so good, so wonderful to just let go. That's right. Down, 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 down. And then again at the count of 8, eyes opening, the count of 10, feeling wonderful, feeling amazing. So ready, 1, 2, 3, lighter and lighter, 4, 5, 6, brighter, 7, 8, eyes opening up. That's lovely, 9, 10. There we go, surprise butterfly induction. What more could you want?
That was really fun. I love those. I'm a sucker for any. Oh, it's pretty.
And movements, and that's it's a really cool thing actually, because I talk a lot with my hands, and when you're working with somebody, actually, it's kind of like a pre-induction to induction, isn't it? Because we can be quite expressive with our hands. 7 plus or minus 2, the classic overload and confusion induction. And if you watch really carefully, you'll see I got confused too, but it doesn't matter. You've just got to keep on keeping on with hypnosis. We'll do a 7 plus or minus 2. This is where, in fact, I'll just grab my phone because I just tend to take little notes of what I've used. Let me, I normally just write it down. But what the cool thing is about this is that you can, if you get a script, it will say, use your breathing and then this and then that. But what I tend to use is whatever's happening or anything I notice in particular about a client, which always works better, doesn't it?
For sure.
So it's just looking at different things, up to 9 things, well, 8 things actually, because the 9th thing, well, you'll see what the 9th thing is. But don't worry, you know, if we get to 4 and you're thinking I can't think about any more than this, that's absolutely fine. It's not a challenge. It's just a statement of fact that we have this thing where, you know, psychology says that we can hold up to 7 pieces of information in our mind at any one time, plus or minus 2. So, you know, might be less, might be more. It doesn't matter. Okay. So if you just close your eyes, and all I want you to do, I just want you to notice, first of all, just how good it feels to have your eyes closed. And just notice how amazing it feels actually just to have your eyes closed. As you just listen to me now. And like I've already said, we do have this quirky thing in psychology that's called 7 plus or minus 2. And basically what that means is that we can hold 7 plus or minus 2 pieces of information in our amazing minds at any one time. And that first piece of information is just having your eyes closed, just how it feels to have your eyes closed. And then secondly, you can just notice how your glasses feel upon your face. Eyes closed and glasses on your face. That's right. And then I want you to notice the sounds in the room. And as you notice the sounds in the room, you notice your eyes are closed and how your glasses feel upon your face. And you can hold all 3 of those pieces of information in your mind. How your eyes feel, the glasses upon your face, the sounds in the room. And you can notice too how the air feels upon your skin. How your eyes feel, your glasses, the sounds in the room, and how the air feels upon your skin. And that's 4 things. And now we can add in a 5th thing, and that's simply how good the sound of my voice is. Just noticing that it makes you feel so relaxed. The sound of my voice, how your eyes feel, your glasses, the temperature of the room, the air upon your skin. That's 5 things now. And adding in a 6th thing, which is just noticing how comfortably you are sat upon your chair and how your eyes feel, the weight of your glasses. The air upon your skin, the sounds within the room, the weight of the chair, and adding in a 7th thing. And that could be simply just an odd passing thought about how good it feels to be hypnotized. To be hypnotized, how your eyes feel, how your glasses feel, how good it feels to be comfortable, the sound of my voice, how the air feels upon your skin and the temperature of the room. And then an 8th thing. And that 8th thing will just be the rise and the fall of your chest as you're breathing, how your eyes feel, the glasses, how your skin feels, the temperature of the room, how you're sat in the chair, all of those things. How good it feels just to be hypnotized. And then a 9th thing, which is simply this, how good it will feel to just think of one thing instead of all of those other things. And you can do that now. You can just think of one thing. And that one thing is simply feeling wonderfully safe, deeply hypnotized. And all those other things can just float away. And you can feel that wonderful, wonderful sensation as you just drift down and down and down. That's right. Deeper and deeper with every flutter of your eyelids, going deeper still. That's right. All right then, Trix. So at the count of 8, eyes open, feeling good. Count of 10, fully awake, fully alert, feeling absolutely marvelous. But before I do, again, just noticing a wonderful positive vibration rising up through your body as I count, knowing today, this week, this month will be a good one. So ready. 1, 2, 3, lighter and lighter. 4, 5, 6, brighter. 7, 8, eyes opening up. 9, 10, wide awake again.
Oh, I want to go back down.
I'm sure it could be arranged.
Oh, it's good. Yummy feelings.
Thumbnail induction, classic eye fixation, leading to a kind of a deepener. Have a watch and see, and I hope you enjoy it. Microphone. Okay, so what we're going to do, it's a really kind of classic is a thumbnail induction. I'm going to get you to look at your thumbnail, but I'm going to get you to hold your hand here, but keep your head level. And the reason why I'm doing that is it makes you look up, so you get an eye roll, but it also makes your eyes a little bit uncomfortable. And therefore, we know what happens, don't we? If we make somebody's eyes uncomfortable, they want to close them. So we're just utilizing what naturally happens with the body. I'm going to get you to look, and then I'm going to give you some suggestions, and you'll just see what's happening. So if you hold up your thumbnail for me, that's it. Just ever slightly higher. There we go. Wonderful. So you're looking and looking and looking and looking and looking there on your thumbnail. And your thumbnail is truly fascinating. You'll probably never noticed it in so much detail before. And as you focus on it and you feel your eyes feeling heavier and heavier and heavier, as that thumbnail now drifts towards your forehead. That's right. Completely fixated on that thumbnail. And as that thumbnail touches your forehead, your hand will drop and you'll go profoundly, deeply, wonderfully, completely into the most perfect state of hypnosis. That's right, closer and closer. And now you go down. That's right. Floating, drifting, dreaming. Such a wonderful, wonderful feeling. Feeling that hypnosis just move down through you from top to toe. Just letting go. A wonderful, wonderful feeling on so many amazing levels. It just feels good to feel good. And you know that you can feel good about feeling good, that you so deserve that, Trix. That's right. Wonderful, wonderful feeling. So as I count up, once again from 1 to 10, at the count of 8, you can open your eyes. A count of 10, feeling amazing in every way. So ready, 1, 2, 3, lighter and lighter, 4, 5, 6, brighter, 7, 8, eyes opening up. That's wonderful. 9, 10.
I like eye fixation. It's super fun.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, for me, I guess because A, I'm fractionated now, and B, because I'm a regular subject. By the time I got about here, I'd say I was fairly hypnotized, like pretty suggestible at that point. There was just, after that, everything was just trimmings.
I love eye fixation techniques because you can use them just about anywhere, and they're great convincers as well, because people, and even if people get a bit of eye catalepsy and they're kind of stuck like this, and then you can just give them suggestion, close your eyes, and and you immediately see all the fluttering and stuff going on, and you think, you got that way. And I just, it's like a process, isn't it? I like the whole, and of course anything that we look at, so all the kind of hypnosis cliches like watches, crystals, all that kind of stuff are all really just eye fixation techniques. And you know, a bit like the butterfly one that we did before, especially if you're moving from side to side, then you're kicking off REM as well. So that's just, we're just putting all the odds in our favor as hypnotists, really, aren't we? All right, that's wonderful. Thank you. How about a bit of pattern interrupting? Any other kind of induction that you would like to experience is the one that you haven't had that you would like to have a go at?
We could maybe do a pattern interrupt or something.
Okay, yeah, pattern interrupts are pretty cool. I like pattern interrupts. They can really kind of knock the wind out of people's sails, and it's that kind of,
it's sort of what I like.
And of course they come in many forms, so because they can be tactile, they can just be random things. I guess shock inductions would fall into some of the pattern interrupt kind of things, isn't it? So I know, so tell me a bit more about why you like pattern interrupt inductions.
I think I like the surprise of it. I like getting into a rhythm and then finding that rhythm sort of just suddenly, and then that kind of moment of, is it called a transderivational search?
Yes.
Yeah. That moment of what's happening, this wasn't what I was expecting, is a very like,
absolutely, it's that kind of hijack, isn't it? It's what we call trance hijack as well. So when people are daydreaming or watching TV, or you just kind of see them in that kind of altered space, and you can just kind of give them a trigger, and away they go. That's right, isn't it? So I like your key around your neck. That's quite a cool one. You could probably unlock your mind or something with that. There you go. Put it in the door, or I don't know. All kinds of stuff. There's something in your bed. What's in your bed?
Nothing.
So you can just sleep down, 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 floating, drifting, letting go. That's right. Deeper, deeper, deeper. That's right. Just nothing. There's nothing in your bed. There's nothing in your mind. There's nothing to worry about at all. That's right. Deeper, 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 deeper. That's right. And then just coming up, 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 up.
I love that feeling of, I know I'm dropping, I'm going down, and I'm not stopping it, but I'm smiling anyway because because that happened. Oh, she got me.
I really like. There's a great story actually about pattern interrupts with about Darren Brown. I don't know, or Darren Brown, I should say. I don't know if you've heard the story that he tells about how he pattern interrupted some muggers.
Oh, is it the one like fence? Something about a fence?
Yeah, he just said he said something like the wall outside my grandmother's house is only 3 feet high, and it's that. And I know. I've done similar things to people that I wasn't being mugged, but people that have been aggressive towards me go, "Oh, haven't you got the most beautiful eyes?" And they're just, what? So it's just getting that kind of moment of shock, isn't it? Or just that confusion, or I mean, there's all kinds of stuff, isn't there, that you can kind of do with that. But it's one of those things of I'll maybe get you later with one of those when you least expect it, because it's
I have no doubt that you
a
will.
surprise.
I have no doubt that you will, Kaz.
I know. Well, you know what I'm like. I like
You
to be.
mischievous rogue, you.
Well, you know, life is for playfulness and fun and doing all the cool things, isn't it? So there we go. I know. Any conversational induction, it's so easy. You just find yourself drifting and floating and dreaming. Any other kinds of inductions that you might like?
I'm trying to think of what we could go through. We've done eye fixation, we've done kinesthetic, we've done overload, we've done butterfly.
I don't know. You can just keep thinking. Just keep thinking. Just keep thinking about all the different things that we've done and all the different ways that you like to go into hypnosis. And when you do that, actually, you just almost feel that feeling of hypnosis just kind of flowing over you. It just kind of creeps up from around the back somewhere. And before you know it, all you're thinking about is just going into hypnosis and all the different kinds of inductions that you love and you like. And before you know it, you just sleep and you're down and you're out and you're gone. And in fact, all you can then think about is just how good it feels to go deeper and deeper and deeper down into hypnosis. And in fact, it's just such a relief. It just feels so good to float and drift away and to know that it's just a perfectly normal, natural thing to do. And actually, it doesn't matter how you go into hypnosis. You always know that you will and you can. And when you do, it always feels good. It always feels wonderful. Because it's such a wonderful place to be within your mind. That's right. And as I speak to you more and you just notice how good it feels to be in hypnosis and how wonderful it feels, you can just think that all it takes is actually just a few words, a thought from someone else or from you, and you can just go deeply, deeply down. And that feels so wonderful. And even just a click of my fingers will take you 10 times deeper. You just know that will happen. Just a simple click of my fingers and you'll go 10 times deeper. Or whatever that means for you. So ready. Floating down. Deeper and deeper with every click. Down and down. That's right, Trix. Down and down. And then in a moment, you'll hear me count. You'll hear me count from 1 to 10. And as I do at the count of 8, you'll open your eyes. A count of 10. Fully awake, fully alert, feeling wonderful, but with a slight bit of confusion of just thinking, how did I go into hypnosis? We were just talking about hypnosis. We were just talking about inductions of hypnosis. That's right. And that will just seem so much fun to you. So ready, 1, 2, 3, lighter and lighter, 4, 5, 6, brighter, 7, 8, eyes opening up, 9, 10. you know. What?
I dropped a bit there.
I wonder how that happened.
I'm guessing you did something.
What?
I'm going to say we were just talking about hypnosis, but I know what just talking about hypnosis does to people. So
there you go. There you go.
I'm presuming that was conversational then.
I suspect it probably was. And finally, a hair play induction, and not used clinically that often, but they do have their benefits, and they just feel really nice. So, okay, how about one more? I've just thought of one more. Are you happy to touch your own hair? Are you quite happy doing all of that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
because you've got lovely hair.
Oh.
And sometimes people, they kind of play. I play with my hair all the time. I'm a real kind of hair toucher. I know it confuses men sometimes, because the theory is that women play with their hair when they're interested in a man, whereas I just play with my hair.
Not an indication of how much I like you.
Yeah, I just play with my hair. Yeah,
how much I like my hair.
Yeah. It's one of those weird things that, do you fancy me? No. But you're playing with your hair. Yeah, it feels nice. Do you want to feel? Anyway, I digress. That's not at all like me, is it? So what I'm going to get you to do, I just want you to, just in a way that just you find soothing or comfortable, you can just kind of do that. You can do this with anything. You can do it, with anything that you like. But as your hair is there and it's really quite beautiful, you can just allow yourself just to stroke. Sometimes people do this. They kind of brush their own hair. Having your hair brushed and play with generally is quite a nice feeling if you're a person that likes that. That's right. And you can almost feel as if, as you kind of do all of that, you kind of drag your fingers through your hair, you feel your scalp, just how wonderfully soothing that is, and how wonderfully relaxing. And as you notice that feeling of being soothed and relaxed and calmed, just find yourself just drifting away to that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful place. As if you're just soothing away any unnecessary thoughts, any stresses. Wonderful, wonderful feeling. That's right. And when you're ready to drop deeply, wonderfully, completely, you can do that in such a wonderful way, and your hand will just drift down. You'll feel yourself going into that wonderfully profound, relaxed state. There you go. Well done. Down and down and down. Drifting and floating. And then once again, as I count from 1 to 10, a count of 8, you can open your eyes. A count of 10, fully awake, fully alert, feeling amazing. Just a wonderful, happy, joyous sensation through every part of your body and mind. And it will feel so good, so ready. 1, 2, 3, lighter and lighter. 4, 5, 6, brighter. 7, 8, eyes opening up, up, up. 9, 10. Hello again, Trix.
Hey. I love that one. I love that one.
Just a side note to anybody that might watch this. This isn't one that you would use with somebody that's got something called trichotillomania, which is where they compulsively pull out their hair for obvious reasons, because that's what they often do, is play with their hair. But for everybody else, it can actually be, it's a really good way actually of teaching somebody self-hypnosis, even if it's just because most people find that really relaxing. So we know we're not doing relaxer therapy, but we're just looking at ways of people de-stressing, which is important in life, I think. And there we
For
go.
sure.
You look. Oh.
Yeah, that was really nice. Well, that's something I actually do as a self-soothing. I catch myself if I get kind of a little bit anxious. That's what I'll do to kind of soothe myself anyway. So that was perfect. Oh, so nice just to be like, fussing myself. So comfortable. I can go into hypnosis now. Goodbye.
Yes. Yeah. It's such a cool thing though, self-hypnosis, isn't it? Once you know how to do that,
Yeah, it's amazing.
it's such a valuable thing. I use it all over the place. At the dentist's, I had my tattoo done, just using self-hypnosis. There's a video of that actually. I should probably put a link in.
You should. That would be so cool.
It's very cool. And the guy that was doing my tattoo at one point just looked at me and said, "Are you a cyborg?" Because you don't bleed as much as well when you're in hypnosis. So I know when I've done hypnodontics with clients, even just having root canals drilled, having only hypnosis, and they don't get that kind of dry root, the kind of dry plug, all kinds of, it's really cool. It's really cool. Not that I'm a total hypno geek, you understand.
Mine are amazing. Company. That's so cool.
But yeah, I gave birth. In fact, my son is 13 tomorrow. So, and he was born in my dining room, which is just through there, with me just deeply in hypnosis. And that's all I needed. And it was just the most mind-blowingly positive kind of experience. You hear all these horrible birth stories. You just use it. Self-hypnosis, just the most amazing thing. Love it.
That's amazing.
Love it. Oh, I would stay in hypnosis all the time.
I mean, we can switch. I can help.
I'll be out again. Out like
we'll just take it in turns.